I want to talk to you about 5 incredible manipulation tactics that guide us in every step we take, often without us even realizing it. Yes, you heard right. These tactics are so mysterious and effective that we can become their victims without noticing. Masterfully used by narcissists, these tactics will reveal how we get trapped even in our most intimate relationships. So sit back and get ready to dive deep into these insidious strategies. By the end of this discussion, you'll not only recognize the games narcissists play but also learn how to break free from these traps with the wise teachings of Stoicism. The first and perhaps the most powerful manipulation tactic of narcissists is love. At first glance, this emotion seems innocent and natural, but it is actually the greatest weapon of narcissists. Whether in romantic relationships, within your family, or at work, love can always be used as a tool of manipulation. But how does this happen? In romantic relationships, narcissists use a tactic known as love bombing. Initially, they shower you with compliments, gifts, and attention, binding you to them. During this period, you feel special and valued. However, this loving approach is nothing but a trap. The narcissist continues this bombardment until they completely control you. The loving words, compliments, and romantic gestures suddenly turn into criticisms, humiliation, and attempts to control you. You may start to notice that the intense affection and attention you once received have faded, replaced by a cold and calculating demeanor aimed at breaking down your self-esteem. This tactic is designed to make you question your worth and become dependent on the narcissist's approval and affection. In family relationships, love, loyalty, and a sense of duty are used as tools of manipulation. A narcissistic family member controls you by exploiting your love and loyalty. For instance, statements like, "You have duties as a family member," or, "If you really loved me, you would do this," are used to manipulate you. This type of manipulation makes you constantly feel guilty and leads you to comply with their wishes. Over time, you might find yourself trapped in a cycle of trying to please the narcissist, often at the expense of your own needs and desires. This exploitation of familial love and duty can create a toxic environment where your personal boundaries are constantly violated. In the workplace, love is used in a different way. A narcissistic employer manipulates you by exploiting your passion and love for your job. For example, phrases like, "If you really believe in this project, you need to work extra hours," are used to force you to submit to their demands. Such situations lead to your manipulation because of your love for your job. This form of manipulation can make you feel that your professional worth is tied to the approval of the narcissistic employer, causing you to overextend yourself and neglect your well-being. Stoicism offers a strong defense mechanism against these manipulations. Stoics say that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions. Stoicism gives us the strength to control our emotions and resist manipulations. For example, recognizing how your love is being used and remaining unreactive can protect you from these manipulation tactics. By focusing on your inner peace and maintaining emotional balance, you can navigate through these manipulative situations with clarity and resilience. The second manipulation tactic of narcissists is to draw you into their matrix. Narcissists, due to childhood traumas, choose to live in a fantasy world where they see themselves as perfect and flawless. By pulling you into this world, they disconnect you from reality. This situation, as Stoics suggest, causes us to lose our openness to reality. Distancing from reality prevents us from being open to new experiences and keeps us tied to the past. Narcissists live in their own fantasy worlds and try to draw you into this world as well. This world is a place where they believe they are perfect. Real emotions and sincerity do not exist here. Narcissists want you to live in this world too because it ensures you remain under their control. This world is far from reality and filled entirely with their rules. Stoicism provides a strong defense against these manipulations as well. Staying grounded in reality is one of the core principles of Stoics. By controlling your emotional reactions and accepting reality, you can prevent narcissists from pulling you into their matrix. This is one of the most effective ways to protect yourself from manipulations. By staying rooted in reality, you maintain a clear perspective and resist the allure of the narcissist's distorted world. The third manipulation tactic is gaslighting. Gaslighting is a tactic where narcissists weaken your ability to perceive reality by making you believe you are insane. Such manipulations can be dealt with through reason and logic, as Stoicism suggests. Trusting your own mind and not disconnecting from reality is the most effective way to counter gaslighting. Narcissists continuously lie and distort reality to undermine your perception. For instance, during an argument, they might say, "I never said that," or "This is just your imagination," pushing you to question your own perception. Over time, this makes you doubt your own sanity. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of perceiving reality through reason and logic. Trusting your own mind and standing firm against external manipulations is the strongest way to counter gaslighting. Stoicism provides mental calmness and inner peace, helping resist such manipulations. By grounding yourself in rational thinking and self-awareness, you can dismantle the illusions created by gaslighting and reclaim your sense of reality. The fourth tactic is reversing everything. Narcissists make you feel guilty by projecting their own mistakes onto you. This can be managed by maintaining inner calmness and controlling emotional reactions, as Stoics suggest. Controlling your emotional reactions makes it difficult for narcissists to manipulate you. Narcissists project their own mistakes and wrongdoings onto you, making you feel guilty. For instance, during an argument, they might say, "You made me do this," or "This is entirely your fault." This leads to you constantly feeling guilty and staying under their control. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of controlling emotional reactions and maintaining inner calmness. This is a strong defense mechanism against narcissists' projection and blaming. By controlling your emotions, you can resist these types of manipulations. Maintaining a calm and composed demeanor helps you see through the narcissist's attempts to shift blame and retain your sense of self-worth. Finally, the fifth tactic is using feelings of shame and guilt. Narcissists control you by making you feel ashamed and guilty. These emotions can be dealt with through the inner peace and balance suggested by Stoicism. By maintaining inner peace and not reacting emotionally to external events, you can resist these manipulations. Narcissists control you by using feelings of shame and guilt. For example, they might say, "How could you do this?" or "If you really loved me, you wouldn't do this," making you feel ashamed and guilty. This leads to you constantly feeling worthless and staying under their control. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of maintaining inner peace and not reacting emotionally to external events. This makes it difficult for narcissists to manipulate you using shame and guilt. By controlling your emotional reactions, you can resist these types of manipulations. Fostering a strong sense of inner peace and self-acceptance allows you to navigate through feelings of shame and guilt without succumbing to the narcissist's control. In conclusion, if you want to escape these manipulations and break free from the influence of narcissists, adopting Stoic thoughts will greatly benefit you. Stoicism provides a strong defense in controlling your emotional reactions, maintaining inner peace, and staying grounded in reality. Breaking the mental control of narcissists leads to true freedom. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, to accept what we cannot change, and to find peace in the present moment. By applying these principles, you can protect yourself from manipulation and live a more authentic and fulfilling life. If you enjoyed this discussion, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.